Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Keagan here and welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with another video for you guys. And welcome to another episode of Keagan's Movie Reviews. And this is going to be Season 2, Episode 12, Movie Review number 29. Now, today's movie I'm going to be talking about is a movie that I checked out a while ago, back in July. And this movie, I gotta tell you, it's a really, really trippy movie that I'm going to be talking about in this video. And a really interesting film. I found it to be interesting, at least. And that what we're going to be talking about today, ladies and gentlemen, is Enter the Void. And this film was written and directed by Gasper Noe, and it was released. It first premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival on September 12th, 2009. Now, there are two things I need to say before I start this review. Number one, this movie has a lot of flashing lights and a lot of strobe effects in this movie, like a lot of flashing lights. And if you are prone to have seizures when there's flashing lights and all that, you might want to avoid seeing this movie because there's a lot of flashing lights in this movie. And I mean like a lot of flashing lights in this movie. And number two, I've never seen any of Gasper Noe's other movies, so this is actually the first Gasper Noe movie I've ever watched. However, I know his other movies consist of I Stand Alone from 1997, Irreversible from 2002, which I'd like to check out someday, and his other movies consist of Love from 2015 and Climax from 2018. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say, so let's talk about the story, and I will give my thoughts on this movie. So anyways, this film is set in Tokyo, in the 2000s, and this film follows a drug dealer named Oscar, who's played by Nathaniel Brown, and he lives in Tokyo with his sister named Linda, who's played by Paz de la Huerta. I don't know how you pronounce her last name. If you've watched the show Boardwalk Empire, her name might sound familiar. She played as the character Lucy in the first two seasons of that show. But anyways, Oscar is a drug dealer and his sister Linda is a stripper, and they both live in Tokyo. However, one night everything changes when Oscar goes to a drug deal that goes horribly wrong, and he ends up getting killed in the process. And then after the first half hour, which before he dies, it all kind of gets a little weird. There's a lot of flashbacks in this movie of the early times of Oscar's life from when he was a kid and all the way to his death when he was an adult. And it also continues on with what happens after he dies, when the lives of the people that were close to him, like everything that happened to them after Oscar dies. Now, it gets a little weird. Like, it gets weird after the first 30 minutes, which the first half hour of this movie is in, like, a first-person perspective. Like, it's in the eyes of Oscar all the way to when he dies. And then after that, it's all kind of in a bird's-eye view. And, yeah, it's not just bird's-eye views. There's also different techniques of camera work that was done in this movie. And now I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the movie. Now, I really, really enjoyed this movie. I thought this movie was really trippy, and I really do like the camera work. And especially during the flashbacks of Oscar's childhood, where it's in like a third-person perspective, where the camera is like directly behind his head, and you only see like the back of his head, like in a third-person perspective, which I thought was really cool. And I really do like the first half hour when it's in like in a first person perspective. It's in like the Oscar's eye. That looked really cool, especially when he dies, when he gets shot. It shows his two hands covered in blood, like where he got shot when he accidentally got killed by a police officer during when the drug deal went wrong. I thought that was really cool. And I do like the how it transitions from scene to scene, which is usually when the flashing lights happens, like it zooms in on an object and the screen flashes. Now, I gotta tell you, there is a lot of flashing lights, like I said in the beginning of this review, so if you are photosensitive and are prone to due to flashing lights and all that, you might want to skip this movie. But I can't really recommend this movie to everybody. It's not really a movie for everybody. It kind of gets a little slow after the second half of the movie. But the first half of the movie is good, and it's kind of slow on the second half. But that doesn't stop from me enjoying the movie. I thought it had some really impressive cinematography, and I thought Gasper Noe did a really good job directing it. I was actually really impressed with the cinematography and the use of color and the camera work. I thought it was all well done in this movie. But this is not a movie for everybody. You might like this movie, you might not, and you might want to avoid it if you are prone to seizures due to the flashing lights in this movie. But I don't really have too much else to say about it other than I really enjoyed this movie. I'll definitely check out Gasper Noe's other movies. And I was really impressed with the camera work in this movie. And it is a pretty long movie. The movie is long. It's 161 minutes long. So yeah, it is a pretty long movie. But I think it's worth the watch. But if these kind of movies interest you, I'd say check it out. I'll probably check out some more of Gasper Noe's other movies in the future. But that's all I really have to say. So definitely check it out. I really enjoyed this movie. And I'm going to rate this movie an 8 out of 10. And that's going to be it for this review. So that's going to be it for today's video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please leave a like, please leave a comment below, and subscribe for more videos like this. And what are your thoughts on this movie? Let me know in the comments below. And feel free to follow me on my Instagram. The link to those two Instagram accounts will be in the description down below. Or you can just type them up when you go on Instagram. And you'll probably find my usernames there. And if you'd like to check out my last review, which was on Tenet, the link to that review will be in the description. And if you'd like to check out my next review, which will be coming soon. Now, my next review will be 3 movies in one video. And that review will be on the Before trilogy, which consists of Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, and Before Midnight. So that review will be coming out soon. So in the meantime, thanks again for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. And until next time, this is Keagan Shepherd signing off. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.